Be Where assets I will get the form.
We'll get to the form. Okay. Unless maybe one because I won't per se obey. But guidelines no so yeah the guidelines ni aba. Eti why you ready say who per se won't contest any position no. And one say you follow the guidelines no. Now one make sure say you are within the limits no.
Good.
And once you are within the limits no dear or beyond to me and see quite. But we share guidelines no more. There are conditions. NTA say you don't qualify for some of the conditions now.
Okay.
Then there no dear why you every. It's just a matter of and then I'm penny for no. Omudi aba even filing fees ni nyina omudi nyina ka guidelines no ho and I believe strongly say any party person or per se or on call for any position bia e wo ha say the panel on who mami kan guidelines na e dey buy no 2.4 no or see nomination form shall be made available online for download on www.ghanandc.com and a fee of 50 Ghana cedis paid online. And that is we know. And yebesre obi biara who wapen say who per se won't contest for any constituency position there and when you answer we can say we call office we call how be any or yes be online www.ghanandc.com
ghanandc.com
once wa apply and once wa pay what you would use need there and sorry and you use your fees no for the forms
for the form
50 Ghana cedis need there to make downloading then you are quick to go
good to go okay yeah. I see but I mean say baby and nyina will be following the regional and the national elections
yes say
but constituency so yeah now basa ETC meaning what you are doing to guard against amount for disagreements any violence near them
and nothing say who pretty form no we na we submit here you be vetting you vetting we are who sebi when NG vetting who bia ya disqualify and I BB8 who who kwan say who betumi appeal
okay
and to all those process no there are two kwan more sebi BB touch man there are redress avenues ewo ho a who betumi afaso edianya they are wushushe no enti ehun hia say mo de mo hu be kun tokwa
okay
ewo grounds no they be ehun hia kra en shisha ye dey aba no e chere say we ye NDC ne pa when you that's why you are publishing guidelines no obi bia betumi akinkan enti enye say obi kwa share somasi na obi ka say oh we ma disqualify no they be want to mean yes sir
once na no branch mpodie no you see what stream on na ni so
enye you see all the time
send am for stream say constituency the end there adwobre
oh there adwobre
but NPP for so you see a Kafui Amegah
ye did there no enti say bi mu there no a mo ti o mo sika
we are born out of violence
you are born out of violence
that's why they are violent
no NDC is born out of violence
they are born out of
no but it's
a serious issue
very serious
yes it's a very when me stand say baby abasa I want it I don't like it and I believe strongly say and that was why I will say you're taking your time you do these guidelines then about bunting
okay
and we've published it for everybody to see now onusu ahu na said now Kobani so we can say oh yeah disqualify me I mean to qualify you know yeah ma bibia procedure to file any BBI eligibility no make can say we show man niama bebre na ewo mo you understand me but we a party here I'm sure say you should be able to read these things. No, now one who anyone can marry.
Oh no, but I mean we read it last Friday.
Yes, so it's there. So,
and mosquitoes you be pet chairman ampa.
Mpacho media meaning.
Onte.
They be minty.
I see. But at the constituency level, meaning who any favorites are now. Because say we are an interested party.
Yeah, you see, one of me, constituency in India, I'm more or less like the father of the constituency.
Yes.
And see, to me, and Kase,
we do bless them.
Yes.
We do bless them.
Because at the end of the day, no.
Good.
Yeah, Kasayedi and Hubeye Juma. So normally, anybody owning me, because say, yeah, constituency. Elections no me who film cry. I don't even get near it now. Obibeka say, oh, we support you. No. I don't believe in that. I believe as a politician. I believe say Obi Biara yebe you be met in the Juma. So far as Nipa no so be to be the Juma. So I don't have a problem.
Baba ya media me na me tete. Obi omo ho aye friend no. Edi bi esi adubi omo ho. Esi adubi ho because prophecy no. Afeni area spiritual realm. Esi adu bi sabi or
it's one of those Okase Obabe contesting the current chairman. No?
Okay,
Peter Nana Siedu.
Peter Nana Siedu. Osadi Peter.
But when I'm interesting thing about is one of those people almost contesting me with primaries.
Like, the last time, 2020.
2020. No?
Okay.
And I know, I think per the votes on who are ranging from first to down on November 3rd.
On November 3rd. When it's a force or no?
Oh yeah, Peter is a strong force. So I'm wishing him well and wishing everybody well. Our interest so contesting any of the position.
All right, Alex, no. Kafui. NDC for shake the amount for will be filing, will be picking forms for the constituency. Later regional, then eventually national. By December, they are done. Who is saying?
They don't yet
saying.
Yet it is a Ochina no start your process, and then it will go. Yeah, bonfire said Beku, but they don't see. Yet it is a NDC as a party. Oshomo ex-president Anoka. We are born out of violence, violence, looting, you wish them well because they don't out of violence born. And ya dear, yes, the koyanim because at your how and a beba. Until your best one minimum set improvement aba a warm system nim. They don't know share yeah. What really happened was that. Yeah, we your friend is saying your polling station elections, way by and constituency levels. I'm not saying when you're at the constituency stage, calm and clear. I think sir, we keep learning our lessons.
Okay.
And as two political parties, what we do is say we share and well. So they should be able to go through the process. And then when we all converge by finishing with their national elections, then we can now also move a step further by looking at who the flag bearers will be. But they don't mean I pray that then flag bearer no the John and Beba. Not John and Soba Bishia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, now Grona Yede. Because we know that that is going to be a privileged grounds for us. Because
John Abishia.
The Don, Sekrama won't be there no Yenba. What a friend about.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what Tafra mining in every
homo.
And Tisana, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, John Dramani Mahama. Better friend home. That's not a problem for us.
They will no party code of conduct and what when you're going to your campaign on.
Oh, they don't mean your campaign.
I'm
only pitching 2 possible candidates. And it's a pitching 2 possible candidates. I'm only trying to tell the privileges and opportunities that will emanate out of it. And I said that don't be no crap here do your so health work. So
yeah, I know I'm here.
Then can cash
in the na also ye.
Media may pitch it.
Yo,
I'm doing political pitching.
Zomuti or party headquarters, so why?
Oh, they don't mean
Jomsi and control.
Catch General Secretary Menton from Swana. I'm only helping him to understand the reason behind political pitching. That's me one at least obenya clear vision.
All right.
Now, send you near busy.
Mamena Kafui Amegah, but gentlemen, let's set the tone for another conversation now. So on Friday, Anna, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, issued a 2-page statement at the buyer or say update on the fight against illegal mining. So on my updates, actually, baby, the corner bedrew and almost say after an extensive review of the operation so far, it was agreed upon some 8 pointers via and no almost so the next phase of the fight against illegal mining. But what's the Omo industry ni mudada? We know just a mere talk shop because the actual fight in Nepal the site and not on paper. And to the Nyama ministry ni go akwamu say for instance equipment or produce be confiscate will be handed over to the police. It's something that's already in the law. Bibi to say confiscate a year equipment be necessary and also know what they plan to do. They say they will ensure say it's moved from a site and also know it's already in motion. And you know, all in all, we view a year statement in the ministry need their banepa they are according to the players. You know, we don't share a head-on tackling of the situation, but acquire just a paper talk shop will be a ministry no at the air bar. And you know how best can we fight this situation no devoid of political influence ye pese ye free mo no Kafui Amegah say free on this because you're also coming from one of the communities heavily ravaged by the activities of these small scale illegal miners no who ministry ni move we saying
they don't me that be brave ma me fa happy fm for the case so na me fanchia tifo ene ahwefo a o magimre
good
ehwe wo abefo ntintan fidie so Facebook they don't na machia ofake unso ofake o kofo Texas and Sierra College chairman
yeah also nyame on Friday
if you adanti me bomb pie say Sierra College no omunya na dom no montuma no ofake me chia na NCNC National Communication Authority.
Thank you.
Ofake bahanu a obemu atiase na abafa nani so
enu mum de
na abafa nani so na chairman de bibia no ha chairman onim chairman nim bibia chairman one
NHIA
no chairman one nim ni nyina
NHIA
National Health Insurance Authority
NIA
nim ni nyina na say na ofake kan
mate
ofake kan oni chairman oni bibia o
mate
na say na o quantum dodo
mate
it your bofa nani so because now o dwe ni manfo ho
okay
now o person coach you say you be text ni say you be calling to other radio stations
no
na ye we ntino no fan channel when it comes to the issues
good
na na miracle because from enyinam from mefefi osino e de ba ankase na mbibirura mampon na asaman ye ka kakra bi e no mpese omo force tu na odi ko ran nyinam a they don't know they kwa emobo because we have allowed the galamseyers to ravage all our farmlands. They don't almost say you fun sasina. Na dia mobokro um say dia ya we claim no kra they don't ntumi mfa nyehwe. Because omo tu srade na wa sasina ni no. E na omo tu agudie no na omo failure na omo de mesia no aba begu asasina ni. Eti besia no they don't aduane ben na okodia also anya banchia. Aduane ben pa na betumi akodia also. And that area is also not known say ubetumi anya tractor now they are plow or land so person funtum assassin any crowd you don't have it because it's a notable area for planting of cocoa so they so be they don't funtum assassin any asan wedia and we don't have these things there. They don't. On a serious note, me wo assassin they don't you have two side and side all the intention to you know the intention is that cocoa na media was no enso ni ntwimfiri asase na cocoa ni ngu cocoa ni wu ameton amom but they don't you see enipa dodo say na what real power ne say on ton asase me enfentu agudi enya ne basa enti they don't sir underlining policies your ministry ediabey I believe that they need to come again. These are things that are already in existence. and then teach you be pan ye bet to me aye our mom to the end don't yes anymore. We know people who are even fighting the police. I am members of parliament who even causes the transfer of the police officers. Is the ministry not aware? The ministry is aware. What is the ministry doing about it? You will galamse police near when he goes, they will still bring him out of the case. If you don't tackle the root causes of the problem, because they don't, what it is that, sir, youth now, my governor's what galamse site, no, they don't, and no na your daily bread.
Yeah.
And if you are taking it out from their hands, then you need to look for a substitute. Substitute means say, oh, free moi. And you my pen will bet to me, says he can't how many young will go no, obey to me. If he's not going to get a substitute apart from so you go the Jumana, they don't hear the day of a Sayako. Arrest, put him into cells, put him into prison. There are others who will still go and excavate.
Hey, Asampao.
And they don't, it's become a social menace. And to see a bit to me a carbonua, then let's begin to look at how responsible they can mine. And by responsible mining, I always say, they don't say, oh, you have district chief executive. Now, oh, district bimu, know the number of people that are mining in your district.
Yeah, OTA point 3 of the statement, I was saying, the enforcement efforts will be pursued relentlessly without regard to any political, social, or economic standing of the persons involved. This will be done transparently with the highest standards of integrity, candor, and utmost good faith. And I'm much particular about this point because of the people behind.
Your members of parliament.
Hey!
I'm to excavators. I'm unconformed in mining.
So this point is useless. It's meaningless on this statement.
They don't in America trust. There are people that even police officers can't touch them. Oh, yeah, attempt when you bounce on near transfer. And you know, at the end of the day, if we want to fight this galamsey menace, talk to the members of parliament. Because each member of parliament within the galamsey community belongs to a constituency.
NPP or NDC?
Both sides.
Both sides. Wow.
Both sides. Talk to them. Because they will not be able to tell me, sir, they don't even know who is mining within their constituency. The district chief executive, they don't. If the miners come, group them. What you should do, they say, they don't. Some miners near 10 crown. Ma omunye seed money being found to her. Because the other side woman say, Obekwa for 2 amanano. Obey prospecting, no. We are not going to be our home one. And yet, they saw Bekata amanano. It is so this cat to one more. One catas when you say, can be a befa coca amanano.
Yeah.
It's Yamana Benebeka ho. If they are doing responsible mining or bar, and Yano Nanino, manin sangu baby. Now 2 years, you kataso ebet me di anwana ni na say guaniane. I
like that point, sir. Before you even enter the forest, they say we are commitment to be.
Absolutely, that's
yeah, so a commitment to be.
So all this hula balloon will go off. If the person can't do commitment, he cannot even go a mine.
Yeah.
Because oba here dey obe do obe CDC in so. Na DC national license no man clearance say corner come mine. And if the policy is that they don't, we can even have the policy where even the district can have a common washing site.
Yeah.
Who two debris not
about to wash over there.
So you can even know the volumes of gold that is going out and tax on it.
Now you may be na.
They don't mean maybe.
I want to ask what asas you buy sika pudua one farm
They don't mean I'm catch all.
The
truth of the matter is, say yes, the J a former good year new year. Create man one because they don't. Obi ohomo ni say sika ni bi ode koye gold yo. Eti kria no didi ho. Sa ankrofo ni nyina ye pam wo. Eti they don't. There is a better way to handle these gold miners. They don't. Ebetumi aye very effective for all of us. Because any pan no oba no so discard one more. Okoto no anya, the district will cover the pit. It is a district no cover Peter the Don and some year can yebeka. Any panel so bano or consume so a district no tax force for no one and a bet preventing any panel money in soon wejuma. Even at night, they will not do it. They don't, but if you have a community, they don't community be to say and you never summon time for you. When they were fighting, they won't allow gold to be mined irresponsibly. No, we were getting government officials that were supporting the gold miners to go and mine.
And the American.
They don't. Several, as a man, we did several petitions all over. And they don't. If the minister wants to achieve the fight upon Galamsey, he should talk to his colleague members of parliament.
Colleague members of parliament.
Oni omonkasa. No, me saw more excavators ni na. How do you two from say more excavators no? Auto excavator no. Greater do do send out to ya. BBS ya between the akata assassin so. They buy excavators, they don't buy grader. Now who go two former compare good year. Now auto excavator no to grader. We are then akata assassin so. So this is common knowledge to all of us. Now they don't yen mom when this in so yen can't chira no mu who say e mom nya man before.
Aden o my den.
They don't. Who hear Kwaku video no.
I want to prepare mu ko gina. Na say no ache ye
about. They don't 2020. Na sa asamo mo kan ye they don't. Ayo musuni o mo ban. When we stop on academy video no.
Sim registration no.
Movie no me channel.
Me who ni movie there.
They don't the movie about who we.
There be.
Stubborn Academy movie no.
Part 1 or part 2?
Part 1. Stubborn Academy Part 1. Part 2.
I'm registration.
Absolutely. They don't. And son an ex-president. The way your son can say 2020 no when we go job. They don't. If we begin to toe these lines on a political level, Ghana will never see development.
But say niema we nyina no ya ministry ne kan no. Idea wo dada. Nti ade na yenya results from the fight.
When I catch on say the results from the fight is the minister should talk to his colleague ministers. They have the machines. Now also what see obi machine. What question the machine was sent to me and sika kwato machine from. So where is it coming from? What is the motivation?
And let us say yana yenim omo cause havoc no but ya shada yeni am omo no yentimi kan.
They don't. If foreigners are coming into the country and they have appetite for mining, when they invite you,
say they will be local hosts.
When they host, when they air house, the best to keep this menace. The DCs are irresponsible.
Into more community mining in Ibio. Are they not using the best practices? Community mining now, Muhammad must say, and not the, I mean, it's monitored, you know, and also no, we are not getting results from it.
The DCs are failures. As a president, even in my own
district, you know,
Kwamra Penning can say, he's a failure.
He's
a complete failure because if you sit in the community and you have been caught on tape talking to a town chief said mumpo you be too galamsey, and then the chief is supporting you on that aspect there. They don't. At the end of the day, Bisano minus now hormone has he been able to organize them? So mine need to have assassin no one kataswa. Does he has the real power to compel the miner to cover the pit? And a miner need to know asanko to These are questions we should ask him. Is he not a representative of the president in the district? When it comes to mining, I talk passionately because I don't want to sound political. Because a hard journey is destroying arable lands. And these are coming from the president's own representatives, the district chief executives.
But then I also say most of them too are the district, you know. I said they are powerless because if the power is coming from above, who is a DCE to stop them from, affecting the operations?
Let me give you a typical case. In My land, any penny free Accra the license by say yeah the hormone man say in the concession. And you know or baby too. Or buy yan or the machines be boom assassin so.
Excavators.
Sharp 3.
Wow.
And the man involved no was then it was then and is now a member of parliament.
Not from no excavators near the buy no.
Not from my constituency.
You also acquired concession no. Our lands here the amano no. Yeah wo dia no.
I am a assassin no I mean via me cocoa fool or so no. You know the assassin the machines na be
so.
And then my family
you know be prospecting na.
Obetu ankasa kra.
Obetu ankasa.
Then you very good.
Any assassin ni mu de.
They don't. And now buy and you see your money too. The farm manager frame me. And I'm call DC of the district chief executive told him say in me case you know I just saw engage me ankasa. He doesn't want to be involved. Until the man called me, we went to the GC's place. They don't document the man DC, you know, it's there up till now. The requirement that I needed, and I know one, if you excavate, there would have to be monies that has to be lodged in an account. 2, who excavate here? Let's have a common place over to me. I want you go me now so that the district can know and tax the number of works you have done. Utu na wa nkata so ayi scan na all.
You was ask ba ko mba so no na o hyehyem mra foforo de am.
They don't you see
I like that. I like that. Good.
I am telling you. And they virtually worked because there were other farmers around that needed money.
And our conditions so how the mom no man to me.
Baby.
And eventually they had to back off.
Man too. This is what we am can cham say gidi upo ubetu osro.
Because I hear wo dia no. So many Bema here.
Etini pardon was saying there was a real power.
I see.
So those who were closer the don obehwe koko fu na eto ameso a ya kani nyina egu ene ayasase yan tan me bi okrai kada so. So if we are reducing in the volume of cocos we can produce this time one. No be catch me say.
It would ya no nyan na because it's ADD bed you be wan say drew.
Oh they don't make catch us say. You see omoba omo to me for mo pay me too. You need to agree to them. Okay, meton asas na ma o. Maton ni say enti mo betumi atu. No ni pana ba bitu.
Joma no mbo hye na bi je sen no no. Unim de bi je ya. Ya say o mo mfudi.
I didn't want to know but you see the fact of the matter is even as low as 6,000 granny biaje.
6,000. Oh, eradi hu ya mobo.
They don't I'm telling you and their farms are gone.
Ahyefuo ni nyina.
Their farms are gone. They are fine. And also, we plant a crown or missing. I just say, be a winner, senior tractor.
Do send them out, I'll be JOD.
They don't me.
Yeah.
They don't medium in Pego to see candy.
They
don't, the young man need to say, me come a crash and my cotton me cocoa.
Mo. And
from money bomb me and me ban my fresh.
Mo.
Never mom to cocoa ni gua. And I said, cocoa bag get to every crown metia. Me kwam who say me you creany. And you know, and no me pick up in the tongue kwana me de kwa ne mani aje. So it is not the money I get today, but the future I leave for the kids tomorrow. And no manage. But responsibly, we need to be passionate about. Yes, as you see, no, and Penifono, they know what is right.
What's in the panel no be pass as no MP?
Oh, they don't. They say no, a member of parliament.
And they were free
That's a
Abemwana.
member of parliament.
Or that's a member of parliament. MPP or NDC?
They don't, yeah, party.
MPP. Eh, Mame ko Alexander Kyo Consuena. Say no, you who say efrifie. Efrifie so there. Na ne kabeye ding. Like so, take it away. Nah.
Ma men chia botia no English chairman fufu and na Ghana for nyina ewie. Menua Ankadia Amegah shia kan yi dia hu yi ase meka bibibio. Because onu ankasa na offering ni free mo aba ka kire say ni fie fo no dodo no a eka ho bi na galamsey fight e feel ye no etidie na beka because this galamsey issue no say sebi you value the existence of human beings say nipa be trans was asase ehu hia wo pa de say you can't galamsey issue enya ade a yede ye party asem and I like the way Amegah okasa ewie because yen suwa yedi galamsey no ye kwaya yedi galamsey no wow me no be the common na oma me some theory be say Aisha one agent yes manu e ba Ghana some be say
forest
yeah cocoa farms no because China for started say omu produce cocoa and it's over say in about 5 to 10 years time omu dey no be gina ye no na ye dey no agu wow but that is just a theory or no so or believe or jitum but the woman you say we shake the effect of galamsey now. The question maybe some will say, will ye gold now will share the effect of gold on Ghana's GDP? Your gross domestic product, no? Will you go there? Sika him go ridiba. Because the contribution though, me can't say the everybody in chain. We see contribution. Gold ni nyina ya produce or mine no year by year no. Wosha AI in 2019. Sika yenye every gold ni nyina 6.1 billion. 6.8. The next no, even crap, but that is the same 2019. No, make I say the first quarter, the second quarter, and it hovers around 6 point something billion. Afibia, the quarterly, the now we be someone say, assassino because of this money, Sebi, Andrew $1 billion cry. Just is here another dollar, no, around 10, and I'm
yeah.
And Tisika Andrew 1 billion. Now you say you assassin for that. If I saw when I went here from because assassin now yes say no say yes no na to reclaim it no we can even spend more money than Sika yenya every good no. And I know so and yet I will say assassin now when you are reclaiming no now china assassin now ye it takes years. And so, as our mind, your transit, your yes, sir, analysis ye, and who say, because me GDP say, because a syndicated loan, in quantity, ba, yedi makoko for, na ya tio moko no, na ya nyaso faso, crapwa, a change way, no. Because syndicated loan gives us almost about 1.3 billion every year, and I'm a boy. And why are we destroying ourselves? Because some few people benya sikedi efrimo. Me cocoa gold need the me hum faso bia edi bro mine. Because at the end of the day no GDP ye kan ho asemi wo share royalties yenya wo mu no endru 5%. Enti faso ben edi bre that we are destroying our very existence just to make sure say some few people make money out of the sector. The ekoso no media. Say to me wo me sema enrani say gold no yenjai money no. Yenjai. Say ebe take ye 5 years, 10 years, I don't care. We should stop it immediately. And who yan say the soldier for beko say ye kwako yenjai. Simple as that. Because I say we are wasting money because soldier for omukoi say ye tu omuka. Because apart from their salary no, would you call zone be and your more comfort zone. And say one more allowances. And it's yen swa omwa say no. Ye kwaya omwa say no. Ninyina comes to a cost to the state. And what are we doing? Na no na make us say. Sana Amagashi kasa ene. I wish the president would take that stand. Wow, Sana Amagashi e kasa ene pa.
Sa pepe na be say president on one kasa be take that stand no. Because I was with the presidency no at to line no so. And na wafa nkrofo wafa DCs wafa sojafoɔ wafa security agencies any de ekeka ho bin kan for mo other sectors no na sa nkrofo nyina wo ho na still the fight against galamsey no ayet says straw na e no. What do you do as a president? And Rani say omo world those sectors no omo nyo omo adwuma na why you omo afri ho. Because meka I didn't like me name say how me kai but baby asika wo bia no corruption e dey e wo ho omo mienu no omo nanti together when you are fighting these things no now put information sir now you sweep it under the carpet no then you are not ready to fight it because the corruption they be can say it takes two. Now two no take you know because all of them have benefited from one another no omumu ba kokra on back out say or baba accusing in they will not do it unless bakwa di chi baku ansa na obeti bibi afa hom. But once there are rumors no meaning it is enough for you to change people, to sack people. And no na yet is abeye din ama president. Woni ne ka say o sisen krofo ne bia no mo ka say wo na wo pe adwuma na wo pe say wo nse na ban. Enti nima bi say no I hate to say they are all yen nyina no is people work because they are working kai. So monim say abobo wo be kai honorable minister for local government Aji Alima is it Mama?
Yeah, Mama.
Okay no. Only DCs, any MCs, kasa no catch up say. Minim say mudodo no you are involved in the galamsey. Na mu challenge me amebu body. Okay. It is not say president on him side e me nyina. Enti dia na prevent no. Say obesisi ebi mu, obesaki ebi mu. Because that is the only way you starting to say. Na the part who say the livelihood is at stake, no? People will sit up. Because a year can say in so yeah purify ema ye bi enum ewo ye fie na sesia ye can say in so enim access so much say so mon use times 3 of the amount or mon use e purify water no to purify the water e amaye no more kachere say yan hwe yi a bedroom maybe a ye bekra nso e abo man mu aye den anum menua omokra po aye di ba ni nansan yan tumi nto na sabi wounded nipa for about 2 weeks kra over to me a transi we a week more ba over to me a transi but say one room so continuously for 3 days menua wo be wu enti niam bi wo ha ye mfa ndi agro. And this is not an issue we use to protect party people. Me minimo obi mo, but I mean who obi dia, and I'm sure be or ye be na minimum no. Me born din, me betran radio so me born din.
Ujidi.
Oh minya, who win me born din.
Politicians.
Me born din not their opposite or ye be because I had to say this is the time we should name and shame.
Say no
or more. That is it.
Name and shame.
Because I had to say in Kwada I saw move do go ewak last week no more. Yeah can't fight when I didn't want to go to say yeah fight baby. One right him say yeah fight issue. We are innocent people. We see innocent simply because these are people who are looking for their daily bread. And to be na abo mu pa say mo nkoye na mo fa gold near then embrem. And those of over 200 people are yechi omuno, and now almost 200 people are yechi omuno. Omu interview omu. Omu bi so omu a dia nipa kro omu ye adwuma no ama omu. And these are the things we want to hear. Not those small fishes, no. Go and catch the big fish. Even if you are able to catch one. Now you're in the far process no more. And he is found guilty. Now you're jailing a year. The others will sit up. That is how you fight these kind of things. US for Emra, ever true now move. They are fighting against these illegal drugs. No. Now omo fight too because I don't know. See, baby, asika wabiano corruption wo. Enti omo fighting na omo who say some of their people are being corrupted by these drug laws. No, they no omo ye omo si son omo. Omo di wo call aha. No omo you wo di call baby foforo. No omo you cry free system domo. And that is how we should approach these galamsey menace. No?
But not small scale miners ne kase. For instance, send ABR. When it comes to transport operation, GPRTU for more tax force, or more boa with regulation or terminals, say almost your mom tax force. For instance, I shall say, how much I shall da. And think you also that power to also to help in the regulation.
They should stop disturbing our ears.
Oh,
wow, a bit more higher. We see illegal mining. If you omo kita license ni nyaka. Big companies ni na aka ho. Kokanya say, ko hwe dia new motor ye wo ho. Go and look at it. You know, so this illegal mining na ye di ye near see only a small group of people so ye cano. Go and look at what other companies are doing here in the name of we have license.
Na community mining say no regulated o.
Regulated, who regulated one now?
Nya buying na dey man.
Oh, mean you community mining.
I'm see people group are now if they find a concession.
Eyedin keke.
Eyedin keke.
Eyedin keke.
Community mining.
Eyedin keke.
Mining for the community's benefits.
Eyedin keke. Shinim. Because what's the way community mining? There should be a designated place within the community. Obi biara opese on your mind, No,
but that's what they are doing.
That is not what they are doing.
What are they doing?
Oh, what the certificate? I'm anchorophobia. Almost in almost year community mining. Sana year community mining, because a community mining it should be a designated area, well secure, well fenced. Utu good no. The Ebefum Ababia is known to the people. Because a community mining idea, that is how it's supposed to be. Now, obia, yeah, now a buying crash eti gates nanu, moanya say, okay, precious mineral, any, no more to, no more trail, more task, no more. That is how you, then you reclaim the land and send at the next concession.
And this is how I'm the gold catcher, no chair over about 1,000 pieces. Independence Square, demand minus, no. In the fight against restoring our water bodies.
Resource no. God catches your buy no. Am so neati. The forest destruction is it still not ongoing? And see what has changed. And nothing that we can say one person rare community mining. The people on the grounds should be involved. Now one designated area and say ahano na ye mine say it's a 5-acre land and a 5-acre and 10-acre and no so na ye nyina ye ba be mine enti community no HSA ye nyina ye be ba ho no ye be ya de be fru mu aba bia ye nyina ye dia. But you don't give concessions to individuals, then you call it community mining. And every because a community then it means we are all together. We are doing this together. The Brefum Rababia,
Deputy Minister Kuduka, no Abema speech.
Oh, Minia.
Now, for Hinensuaba Bejiatum, it is a Chrome Rantia Bear or ha. Near Momina or Kingia, Neshomo. Now, Fiachamo say, Mosumasa, Sinimuni do so. What's it, Bibisa?
It is not true.
Kafui, would you community mine and
because it's another way. What was that?
Yes, Momasas in the Munidim.
There be Minia and Runa Maker say the fights do against Galamsey. I hate to say
community mine and also say Amwa.
Emboa. Because you see,
Martin.
Ideas no. What the idea about? I say we'll make sure say the implementation of proper plan down.
Good.
Now, what the idea be back now is to the ding. Now we people will take advantage of it. And that is what is happening on the grounds. They catch all me one community community mining.
Yeah, am I the best result?
Yes, am I the best result?
Community mining was meant to have come in to help the youth that were in the community.
Good.
Say it's also to bring them around. Inti trainee youth no be Takwa UMAT, Takwa School of
Mines.
And they were supposed to come and do responsible mining. Now they don't say any panu training. Say bia gold na be kwa kutu. Ye too good abe ni say na uchire ni nyina wo paper so a. Oba yes odi sika kane ho. Na uchire me say oh okay waba yakon hand excavator ya ban kasa na akon hand through assembly no. E na ye dia mawo. Enti no mo mine a be assembly ni die ni then there is money to go into that mining. Now oba na fe dia wa che ne se ni ye beyi nam no. Now one man akandi or the beyi nam ne dia. There is no community mining because someone bar youth in the bar they look for somebody that they call sponsor. Sponsor ne yes our foreigners here mo se mo pam ya.
Yeah.
Now mo to your baby. Now omo you see ya mabunu no. No mo they say ya nsase. Because sikani ho into onu okope obi obebo na man to gold no. O to gold no so you see that done. Enunti ama youth no mo ntemu acheche. So enti no
this is me nam konya community mining license ni bia na come sponsor.
Absolutely because they don't.
So how sponsor me?
They don't community mining no. E buffer. Who say baby o hon ma e
ya say dey twa baby dia mamu.
O kwa ya say o hwem mining we so say baby e buffer. E ya bind dia. Na ye the hon ma even in that place there is struggle like say we weekend. That is where the DCs has failed. Because the DCs need to meet your money for more. They could have regulated it. Even the sponsor that was coming could have gone through the normal channel, identify himself. So, okay, me na me sponsor we no. Eti omunya gold no a. Me na umbeton mama. How much kilos are they selling? How much ounce are they selling? Eti district assembly no tax omojiji they don't. The sad aspect me say district assembly most of them when you see district assembly cars na omode ni nampete ne so say no mo so ogidi be ko oboto
you kukuska
so what goes to the assembly? Zero.
Wow.
But our lands, the youth, the young guys in the various towns are spoiling it, they are degrading it, and they are not able.
No, but what's the sense in giving a license to be only the capacity to mine?
They don't, so they have to cancel it.
Nipana copper sponsor.
You see, they don't.
That sponsor, and so no, it's a foreigner.
That is
so eventually
that is the main reason why Amegah Culture will say there is nothing like community mining, because in the true sense of the name, no, say really they want to do community mining. Yes, you've trained people. What train you more? Say one more and immediate.
Yeah.
The community that they belong to. Say God was asking you involve everybody in that community, no. That is what my understanding of community mining. Yeah, designated this area. Hey, the size of your room. And to who or penny say, oh, baby, yeah, Jumanibia. I had a way, no. I had to say, I found away, Jumam. And to who, yeah, the bedroom abano. No watch it. And to move, yeah, say if it is truly community mining, yeah, well, government official, and Motu every year at the end of the day, say 1 kilo namanya, 1 kilo no. The person who is buying it, buy it from you. Now watch Yamaka. Now watch your musika. Say yen is you be who go there for maimu educo outside. And Kobani say obi you be call outside and sana yako who say go there. Ya record the war maim say you produce you know. It's even
higher than what
it's less.
It's less than what is recorded outside.
Yeah. Which means outside one no, is more. I don't know, say, these are some of the things that mean to me, no, as I'm sitting here. Say, me na me, lands minister, every year, you be jai.
Community mining.
And far home whether you're community mining. Me, my catch was the big shocks, no crap, are to be blamed. Because before, you start to say, kun atia galamse, no, when some of these big shots, no, or mobile. Say you're more tax holiday. And so you're more tax holiday of 10 years, no. omo ye adwuma na call 7th year no omo start say omo declare losses. By the 10th year no na wa close you down or close you down na wa twen kakra be say afi ana afi mienu bi na wa sesa ne din no na wa san ba bi.
Aha, wo de on aye into times Boameka. Enu nti na say wo call most of the multinational companies no na GR for set up a Dexa. You do receipt amount no ma scan receipt no.
That is it. Because your friend of monitoring exercise. You will be with the tax collector.
What you receipt every now no ma say gina. No ma gina.
Almost taking records.
Almost scan receipt.
At the end of the day, the free machine no more ever no. Yes, you be your man.
Are they almost under declare now?
Oh yes, some do under declare.
Okay.
Because but some places you can even see say there is over declaration because I remember time I me popular restaurant be
good.
Yeah no na mami no I see all my but no sika record no is more than what she gets.
Okay.
At the end of the day no. And see ono ankasa 1 month no see yensan another month. And we did it for 3 consecutive months. And na sika nya no record no say the workers no more
no. Oh,
you understand me?
Oh.
So at the end of the day no or no or prepare
Momo
approach na at the end of the day no we need to do some recommendation.
That's it,
at that time I was with the fraud and special control unit. At the year and say about business now share maybe will controls no a week no and run a better advice now was 20
NDC ba mu ni do to be say gapo ha say how betumi aye adwuma no.
Oh me papa
gapo ha
me papa
masaja was some lance there can report all an expertise. Fantastic. Good.
Minya the aye canon it borders on our environment.
Good.
At the same time so national revenue so it affects it.
Yeah.
So it is not only say AB and Kafui destroy it is written 2024 2024
break it down we impress but Alex there he's loaded and the field that
these are serious issues.
I know.
And I will plead.
Okay.
We need the president. Yes, Raul. And not the make say Amegah Akadia mechanic.
But when me am more MP cruding.
So on to me. On it.
No kwani ade awanya.
Name and shame our constitution.
Name
and shame our constitution.
Name and shame our constitution. Who bizame? Debi.
Eti ye besre na yen fa ye na because e baby aye kono enye na say yan hwe yi a because me say me hu vegetation na me ni agi
papa
me per vegetation papa eti say me hu so be say vegetation na ama makuma bibi ye
your whole house is covered in green.
Yes, because I believe that the green is the color of God. Wow, nyakupo bo niema nyina no obo so odi asase ni nyina e wo ho.
The do enyumre man tontomo ma ho de.
Oh, tontomo de
tontomo ma ho sa.
E wo mo am spray ho.
Good, nice one.
Because I believe strongly say
your fumigation ni ade.
Yeah, spray ho pa even because of snakes and the
and na 19th aka 11 days na esla husu say court to and see no kwan no wa genesim. What are you expecting, Alex?
Me expecting say Sebi. She will calm herself down.
To be forewarned is to be forearmed.
Yes, on calming herself down. Now, train. Because Ebem said recently.
Mr. Alex said, "I register the same and unregistered."
But so no, that
should be the first question.
Alex, why?
Me were
four Sims.
All registered.
Link to your Ghana card.
Everything. Me want me Ghana card. My link in you know. Inti. Last me catch all what I said. Sim registration. Ejina bibi so.
Good.
Na the ejina so. Ghana card. Na nkrofo bebre wo a omunsa enya nka omu Ghana card. Through no fault of theirs.
Yeah.
Ebi mu akọ register. yɛtwerɛ ne din no yɛtwerɛ no wrongly wakɔ hɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ den ɔmo yɛ nsesaeɛ no yɛ den ɛma no up to today he has not gotten it obi so wɔ hɔ a wa register ne card no they've not been able to print it for him or her ɔno so wɔ hɔ obi so wɔ hɔ a through no fault of his no baby ɔno ti no ɛna baby ayɛyɛ registration no ka lɔre fɛ krapɔ ɔnyɛ bi a ɔde bɛfa car ɛde akɔ register nti wohwɛ all these things no na kyenkyena wosi wahyɛ deadline when na nipa no a wogyina ne so ɛde ayɛ wo sim card no registration no nipa no si menyɛ ready I think yesterday or so or is it last week or even say na me hu wo papers no mo say National Identification Authority or the statement be about how say they cannot do more than what they are doing now because machines no modi ye adwuma no and they cannot hurry up and issue everybody with the Ghana card omo akasa about how abeka and in the face of this no so we wash a deadline now deadline never to me agina
mo party no how many from Council of Elders no
Council of the omo also
one the statement about almost say no more press conference topic Electoral Commission's newly proposed constitutional instrument on registration of voters and other election matters. So by 2 p.m. tomorrow, there's going to be a press conference to be addressed by the Council of Elders of the NDC.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alaji
Idris Muhammad Idris.
Chairperson.
Good.
Former president. No, chairperson. And see.
Where's me no. Alex is mean so easy no Kafui is so mean do me easy no
Kafui say na wo why can see na wo
Alex to aso and we are almost done I see so still election related issues no
say once there is a CIA before parliament need you know the CIA omo review your power electoral commission or onyade and the woman what she's doing you know she should be forward no because near people will not take it lightly this time. Wow. Enti can no be to say everybody has turned the deaf ears to their candidate. Omon koso omon turning to the deaf ears. When we cannot be unfair, you take the measures that will be in your interest.
In your interest?
Yes.
Legally or illegally?
We see you will take
constitutionally or unconstitutionally.
We better take key decisions that will be in our interest.
Within the confines of the law.
Meanwhile, we will take decisions
but we are under the rule of law.
Meanwhile, we can't say we are going to
take anywhere within the confines of the law.
We will take measures. And no matter.
Like
and no matter.
Measures like
when the time comes, you see the measures.
Wow, Kafui, are you anticipating their measures? No. Alex, are you done?
My main family the American say, hey, communication minister or pre-dodo onto Nibo. Ghana no sebi enye onudia. It is just a privilege. That privilege can be given to Amegah ultimately because the party in the power. Because so we pre sana. These are two state institutions, but who see Baku dear no see train for nothing at all. So one person obey you be at the crapwa. Moan amudi national identification no buy. And it's almost a moon to me and looking at the normal more. Before the deadline now. Why are you rushing?
I mean, I was saying, but Kafui, a press conference to be addressed by the Council of Elders party. Not just I know what day. I brought this up because of the issue we are discussing around the similar registration, and I'm sure they'll mention it tomorrow because for them, they're anticipating says Ghana card will step in for the voter ID card. Then of course, SOBIA should be issued with one. But now we had the challenges now about with the issuance of the Ghana card now. Not just say, I mean, it leaves much to be desired. Say whether say you bet me implement the Ghana card as a voter ID card. But once we are with them tomorrow, no, what do you make of the deadline now? An inch closer, no.
They don't. I'm surprised, but I'm happy. Say me and me nua penny Alex Ackuaku say me card no wa link ni nyina.
Why audio?
Oh, they don't mean numbers me ni nyina maye.
To be 4-1.
Our 4 numbers ni nyina wa link. I'm happy to hear that. The second issue is it is this same NDC. The last time
NDC has never come out with what we want to say,
But do you know what you want to say?
I know. Or can't say NDC, this same NDC, I can't say microphone correct. And yet,
they don't make us all Kasamayedi. It is this same NDC. They don't. I'm a member of parliament. Honorable Sam George. Eko Jina Hoka say, yen register net, yen register what china so can be. And they don't almost share kutupa. How can they be deceivers? Deceiving people they shouldn't do, but now sometimes what they refuse to understand is that in our kind of democracy, people look up to their leaders and what their leaders say. We work at any panisa mane nkoye. Ye bisa omu general secretary also wa linking in a bank account wa linking.
And so that should tell you the stand of the NDC.
They don't. If it is the stand of the NDC that we should do, then you come with what we call constructive criticisms. Say you know, when you be first way bet, sasani and Alex Ackuaku. Bia process ben you be first way bet me hands say I'm an go faster because they don't. We are living in the 4th industrial estate, and technology one. Enti say you perceive grow. Now you make sure say you dear, you can't do without it. Enti no you best say omo nye no ye the apple crab app e de buy behwe de for you can. They don't. If you have even done the app is one step. Make I say do maybe no omo track emu kakra obi or man de no de ye call line ko enkrofo bebra so ye hye omo ko say
American omo de coin.
Solely. It that the don san enkrofo no e fa no mkonya Ghana card no. Obi wo but laziness and when I just say ono de onye ye ntumi nye ne hwe. Ebi no mkoye ya taxi driver bi ni video ba social viral or say we yi ni hu obodia no on what grounds. On what grounds? They don't. Let's encourage people that it's a necessity you would have to do. Obianya na dwen say kura na yesi atwam, but you see if you get the number of people who have registered omo card omo Ghana card and then they've made their mind that they will not do it. They don't, then it becomes a challenge. Say, utumu say yonkofo na omo wenda. They don't omo the Council of Elders any omo press conference omo ba be any they don't. I don't see any new thing coming out of it. Because one, you have a party that has committed real good money to nenkro for say yekoye elections movie amun quality results. Omo ntumi an quality results ba kokora. You have a party omo ye capable. Almost you be elections every new results. They don't to mean to tea. To me ma tea leaf. And for mom almost people on the strong room. And to me room tea. Tea pa no water. I obe man flax and flax in yana would also. Ube send you so ma now the lifting at 2 woman. Sugar kakrebi. What one no bunu tot no. You couldn't do all this thing.
All right.
They don't. Who beer. All strong room. Now we jano charger. No say instruction by my leader say me confirm me charger mara. No we free strong room. And when they come and complain. And into be on the Council of Elders amoma ba say they don't. What EC is saying is that the source of this parliament.
May that say
Parliament is 137. If it passes through, they don't. Mamena
Kafui Amegah ase Alex Ackuaku